Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. Was it good? I mean, it's only the best movie I've ever seen in my entire life. It's 10 out of 10. I drove from Fredericton to Halifax, the Scotiabank theater. They only got 6 theaters with the IMAX 70mm. It was literally the best film I ever watched. It's got such a good theater. It's one of the best theaters on the East Coast and the Maritime. I was lucky and fortunate enough to be able to see it in 70mm. You could see all the memes. Only those who with the money can go see it in 70mm. And I mean, not too many people take movies seriously. All the people that were there in that theater cared a lot about seeing it on film and appreciated the fact that it was through a projector. You know, IMAX is expensive. I'm not gonna say that it's not, but the real movie lovers were there. We showed up. We showed up. So I get to the Odyssey. The vibes are crazy. You know, everyone's excited. I see some guy with 2 Trojan popcorn buckets. I'm like, damn, I hope that's for a friend. I hope you're not hope we're not trying to sell them on eBay, man. So we get into the theater. The movie starts. The movie starts, wasted no time, bro. Immediately just jumped right into it. You know, I did hear about Christopher Nolan having hours of footage, and I forget the number, but anything that didn't serve the movie, they cut it, and you could tell because as soon as the movie starts, it's immediately, you're right into it. When a movie kind of starts that quick, you kind of worry, but it keeps you interested. And I know people are saying, oh, it's too fast paced, all this. If it was any slower, you'd be complaining that it'd be too slow. You really can't make people happy, man. There was a lot of criticism in this movie, and it's just people that don't like their lives. I don't know what it is, but they're just hating on everybody trying to make a good movie. You know, at the end of the day, like, Christopher Nolan is creative. I mean, people just think that they're their own director, man. If you want to go make a movie, go make a movie, man. This movie was crazy. Travis Scott opens the film. I think that's the most appropriate. He is the storyteller in the movie. So anyway, Matt Damon appears. It's crazy. He does such a good job, man. Nolan used the Odyssey book that was, you know, translated or modernized by a woman. I forget her name, but here's the book. I seen in an interview or I seen an article that she didn't like. He wasn't completely heroic. It was a lot of shame and whatever. And I think the story of Odysseus being portrayed as humble. He's still a hero, and what makes him a hero at the end of the day is the whole movie is about him going through these trials and tribulations, and shame was displayed throughout the movie and him trying to face his own demons. That's what makes him a hero. He's scared, and you know, throughout the movie he's basically just healing. It takes over a decade for him to come to terms with what he did and what he contributed to the world and breaking Zeus's law. And Christopher Nolan, that's a reoccurring theme for him. He used his characters' regret and shame and their past to move forward in the story. I mean, obviously there's a lot of symbolism here. You know, it's beautiful cinematography through the symbolism. The locations were crazy. I mean, they were traveling, man. Greece to Italy. I seen videos of them having to take a helicopter, putting that equipment on the island. Like, these shots were crazy. My favorite scene was when the Trojan horse and they were, you know, they're opening the gates, man. Matt Damon drops a torch. And the use of lighting was crazy. He drops a torch, you just see hundreds of soldiers. Amazing dialogue, amazing script, obviously. You know, there's a scene with the sirens. They use Odysseus to describe what it feels like. The way that he describes it, it's just such good wordplay you could never even replicate. When it was coming to the end of the movie, I thought it was coming to an end, and then we still had another like 40 minutes or something, and it's really the true redemption story. I can't really think of any cons. I can't think of anything that was bad about it. I know everybody's gonna be complaining, saying like it should have been more slow paced, it should have been more realistic. And I'm like, man, if it was any more realistic, you wouldn't even know what they were saying if you want them to speak. You know, did they speak Greek back then? Yeah, many Romans spoke Greek. I mean, if y'all really wanted it that realistic, bro, there's movies out there for you. But, you know, if people don't like it, man, go watch some TikTok, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's amazing. The main components are still there. And redemption and love and healing is all in this movie. It's just beautiful, man. I give this movie 10 out of 10, man. I'm gonna buy this on, I mean, I don't really buy it Blu-ray, but. So IMAX 70mm, was it worth it? I mean, the audio was crazy. Video was crazy. Setting was crazy. We need to get back into, you know, hyping up films and stop criticizing every little thing. It was getting so much hate before it even came out, so it goes to show how things are online. And I was even thinking though, I was like, is this a conspiracy? Because all this controversy and discussion, it was hyping up the movie in a way because everyone was talking about who should have been in this role or whatever, and it gave it more attention. I don't know if the world's just crazy and people just find anything to complain about, or they have bots online. Like, either way, Christopher Nolan made a good movie. Highly recommend. It's one of the best films of the decade, and that's just my opinion. If you don't like it, that's okay. There's other films out there for you. That's it. 10 out of 10. Yo, let me know if you liked it or you hated it. Christopher Nolan, man, he's a genius.